I think our founding fathers were clear that majority rule is the fundamental principle of our Constitution. In fact, Washington, Jefferson, Madison, Hamilton all spoke to that. They considered in our Constitution requiring a two-thirds vote to pass legislation, but they decided against it because they believed that that would allow the minority to rule the majority, which would undermine the Republic and the fundamental principle of the Constitution. So, that's my view. I understand that we need a threshold to bring bills to the floor, but I just think the threshold of two-thirds is too high.
And what threshold you want? 3/5?
I think that
negotiable at this point.
I think majority rule is best. However, I think 3/5, which would be 60% tying into the U.S. Senate, would be a reasonable number. And I say that, that's not because we have 19 Republican senators. I would say this if there were 19 Democrats. I just think it's the proper thing to do, that you cannot have 1/3 of the body have veto power over 2/3. And that's really where we are, and that's what our founding fathers said.
In any way, is the two-thirds rule something that helps force towards some consensus?
No, I think good people working together come to consensus. And I think we would come to consensus with a simple majority. I think we'd come to consensus with 3/5. I think that the two-thirds rule, once again, is out of step with what our founding fathers believed and spoke on.
Two-third rule, important to keep it?
Very important to keep it.
Why?
Well, I think what it does is it makes this a very reasonable body where folks negotiate and try to figure out what is in the best interest of the entire body before legislation is then brought up.